Hello everyone, and welcome to Project Zomboid. Something a little different from my usual line of farming simulator content, but I thought it was about time I did what every good farmer does and diversify a little bit. So I figured why not go out into the realm of some of my other gaming interests, and in this case it is survival games, and in particular zombie survival games. And that brings us to Project Zomboid, one of the most interesting zombie apocalypse simulator games out there. And me personally, I've always been a fan of the old school zombies, the Shamblers, the Night of the Living Dead style, Walking Dead, those sorts of zombies. And that's where this game comes in very useful, because you can customize your experience to pretty much whatever you want. If you like the slow, shambling, weak zombies like I do, the Walking Dead style, then you can set them up like that. If you like the 28 days later, high-speed, running, crazy zombie infected things, you can do that too. And there's mods that let you set it up for pretty much everything in between. So, let's dive in and take a look at what's happening. So, the purpose of this particular Let's Play is I'm starting a potentially short series, well not that short, of what would happen if I got stuck in the beginning of a zombie apocalypse outbreak. And I got stuck in Kentucky of all places, which is where this game is set. Now, I do have an assortment of mods already, and one of them is an alternative list of star locations, or extra star locations. And for this particular one, we're going to start in the area known as Fallas Lake. There's a little description there. Basically, it's between two of the other sort of smaller towns on the map. And we are going to start from here. And we are going to move on and see what we can find out in the world. But first things first, we need to make a character. Well, technically, first thing would be to set up the options for the Let's Play for this saved game. For those that are interested, I'm running a modified version of the initial infection preset, but there's a ton of options and settings for this game, literally more than pretty much any other game out there. The level of customization is immense. But yeah, I'm not going to worry about showing all of that, just that it's a customized version of the initial infection preset. Made a little harder than that, and there's some extra mods and things added in. But this is my character of choice, and technically it's not a character, it's a close approximation of me in Project Zomboid form. And as you can see here, this is what my character looks like. He is filled in. That is me. That is what I look like. And that is what I look like in the game, at the very least. A rough approximation. And as you can see here, on the right-hand side, we've got a list of the traits and things that I've picked. As many as I can get that are fairly close to what I actually am of sorts, I guess. Not the most efficient of characters, you might say, but I got some basic skills, some positive and negative traits, and we shall go from there and see what happens. Okay, here we are. This is the house that we started in. Now, our first major objective is going to be to loot this house and see what weapons and equipment we can find in it before we move on to our next sort of set of objectives. Now, in the long run, this series, and I should just talk as we're zipping around here picking stuff up, the sort of main goal of this series is a little bit of a crossover between this and the sort of farming simulator content I would usually do. Oh great, we've got a hiking bag. That is perfect. That's handy, we can put stuff in that. Now, yeah, like I say, the main aim of this series is going to be a bit of a crossover. So what we are going to do is effectively take over a farm. And I didn't want to open the window. And I certainly didn't want to climb through the window. Oh, crumbs. Getting all excited. What I wanted to do was close the curtain things. There we go. Yeah, the main goal is going to be to take over a farm. And there are a couple of farms to the north of us, which we will be going to. But for right now, we need to get ourselves set up with some weapons and clothes and a few other odds and ends. Here we got a sewing kit. We're going to need a needle and thread for, or at least thread, for something. Well, we might as well take a mop. It's not going to be a particularly good weapon, but it's something we can hit things with if we need to. Or, no, apparently we can't hit things with it. I thought we could. Oh well, never mind. We'll pop that in the cabinet with the dog food. And, yeah, so our main objective is going to be to take over a farm. But before we do that, we've got a few different objectives and things that we need to achieve. Now, obviously food, water and sustenance are going to be a priority. Based on the traits that you saw at the beginning, we are... Oh crumbs, there's a TV there. I could have turned it on and been getting potential skill points. Let's turn the volume down a bit though. And we've missed it, yeah. There is usually a TV show on pretty... Oh no, hang on. We have caught it. Perfect. Oh, that's a good book to have. We'll have one of them. And we're also going to grab a pen so we can write on the map as well, which you will see a little bit later on. So pop that in there for now. Check the rest of the books. Another electrician for the empty notebook. We are going to need one of them. And a fitness club. Interesting. VHS tape. We'll take that as well because we can watch that later. Did I hear something scream? Hopefully there aren't any zombies around watching us this early on. But yes, so what we are going to do is sit down and read a little bit of our electrician book that we just found while we're watching the telly. Alright, well, that got over and done with quicker than I'd expected. Oh, we got some earbuds as well, that'll be handy for later on. So we'll pop that back in our thing there. I think we've done all the... have we looted everything? I forget. Oh, we didn't check these bookshelves over here. Yeah, that was the bedroom we were in. Let's see what we got on this one. Oh, how to use generators. That's perfect. We absolutely needed that. That means if we can find a generator, we can set up an electrical supply, because at some point in the next 2 months, could be any time, could be tomorrow, could be 10 days, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 8 weeks from now, the power is going to go off. And that's not going to be helpful for us. Not helpful at all. What we will do is grab that alarm clock though, because at 12 o'clock, you can see up in the top right corner there, there's a time now. At 12 o'clock, a carpentry show comes on the telly, and we definitely want to watch that. So, let's have a look at the map. I don't think we had a shed out here, did we? Oh, there's a car up there. Okay. Oh, we are... Where are we now? Well, we're in a fairly decent location. I have an idea where we are, what we're near. Oh, here's a zombie. I don't think sneaking is going to help us much at the moment, but maybe we'll learn something from it. I'd imagine it's probably seen us. Yeah, here he comes. Get biffed. And I did just notice one of my settings is off, but that's okay. I usually have a highlighter thing on for the melee weapons. anything good? I don't think this guy had anything. He's got a classic wristwatch, but we're okay for now. Let's knock out this old cowboy. Anything good there? No. Oh, a key. That is a car key. That is perfect. I don't think we're going to grab a cowboy hat right now. Oh, this is an event. That's what this is. Well, I say an event. I have a feeling that this car has a missing wheel on it. Wheels, 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 wheels. Yep, the rear left tyre wheel is completely off. Okay, the rest of the car's not in bad condition. It's got a tiny bit of fuel in it. Okay, we are going to sneak back over here and pop back to our house quick because, like I say, that carpentry show is coming on and we don't want to miss that. Perfect, I think we made it. So we're going to sit down here, have another quick read of our electrical book, and learn some carpentry off the telly. Lovely job. There we go. We got another... Oops, wrong button. We got another point in carpentry, or a point in carpentry. So let's have a look at our skills. Oh yeah, we're almost level 4 in carpentry. That's good. And we have 1 point in electrical and a little bit of a multiplier bonus for that as well. Lovely. Okay, let's get back up, shove that in there. Let's go and have a quick look at that car. Ooh, this guy's got military boots on him. We'll grab them because they are definitely better than what we've got on. Chuck them back in there. Okay. So what have we got on the floor here? A lug wrench, a crappy wheel, and a good wheel. Now let's take care of this lady first. We don't want any unexpected visitors while we're trying to set this car up. I do enjoy a little bit of deadpan humour. Yes, that was a terrible joke, but I don't feel bad. Okay, there we go. Okay. Chance of doing that, let me drag that up so we can see a bit better. Chance of success is 65%. Well, let's go ahead and do that. Let's see if we can get a wheel back on this vehicle. That will be very, very handy indeed. Success! Nice. Okay. Close that. What have we got in our inventory now? Couple of odds and ends. Let's open the back. Oh, empty bottle. We need one of them. Perfect. Shove this in there. That in there. And we're going to take the plastic bag out. Well, let's see if this thing starts. Oh, that is an absolutely fantastic... definitely a fantastic start. What have we got here? Nothing too useful in there. Okay. Nice. We have ourselves a vehicle already. I was not expecting that this early on. Okay. We are going to park that there for now. And hop out. Okay, we've got some friends coming in we need to take care of. Let's close that door again. Okay, so we are going to explore a couple of houses down here and then take a look at the map, see exactly where we are. Nothing in the post box. Doors closed. Not a good sign. Or locked, I should say. Well, we didn't set off an alarm, that's a good sign. Let's get in the window, close the window behind us, and have ourselves a little look around. I hear zombies. Oh, crikey. Well, that one's taken care of. Anything good in here? No, nothing useful. And we are getting a little peckish. Did I check that zombie, see if there's anything on him? I did, and there wasn't. Okay. Oh, there is a little hallway closet thing here. That can sometimes have good loot in it, and it does. A hammer and a crowbar. No, we're not taking that battery, it's almost dead. Nope, nothing good. Okay, let's grab some food from the kitchen here. I'm not going to take much with us at the moment because there's still plenty of food around. We didn't get a can opener. I don't think we can open any of these, can we? No. Onwards to the next house. Ooh, an annotated map. That's useful. We'll have a read of that and see what it is. West Point. Store. Sickness. Interesting. Could be handy. If we ever get out that way, we can see what's going on over there. Okay, we're in here. Let's see what we can find. Aha, we've got a leather jacket in the closet here. We shall wear that. And there is an M14 rifle, but no magazine in it. So that is not going to help us. Ooh, an eraser. We'll need that for the map. Trapping Volume 1 we might as well get. And the magazine, we'll read that later on too. Aha, a first aid kit in the bathroom. That's got a bottle of disinfectant that will be very handy. And a bandage. We could take that with us. Actually, no, we're not going to take that with us. We are going to find some clothing and turn that into bandages. Of course, I come into the one room that has no clothing in it, don't I? Figures. Is there anything in here? Don't think there was any in here either. Oh well. We'll get some from another place. Let's have a quick look in the old fridge. Nothing there. Is there a can opener down here? Can opener would be handy. There is not. But we will take the tin of corned beef because we should be able to open that. Yes, we can. And the sardines as well. Oh, we've actually got a leek that we can eat. We'll pop them in the backpack and we'll eat the leek later on. Okay. I think we are actually right near a police station. Let's have a look at the map and see what we can see. But before we do that, let's get rid of this zombie quick, because the last thing we want is a surprise while we're looking at the map. Aha, a digital watch, and there's one behind us. And we'll grab that quick, wear it on our right wrist. Okay, I think we're safe now. Right, let's have a look at that map. Okay, I like to pop it in this view. So, we started out here. That is our house where we started from, so we're going to mark that with, if I can find it, the house icon. The house map marker. And we've cleared out that house and that house. Now, this little one, just down here, there's blue looking one, that should be a police station, I think. So we are going to run back to our house first. Reason being, there's another TV show. Actually, no, let's not. Yeah, there's TV shows that come on at 6 AM, 12 PM noon, and 6 PM in the evening. So they're different shows depending on the time of day. Carpentry is usually the 12 o'clock midday show. So that's the important one, because carpentry is very handy in the apocalypse. Who knew? Now, we should be able to climb over this fence. Yes, we can. And we may be able to sneak in the back door on this police station. I hope it's not got an alarm on it, I really do. That's closed. Okay. Let's try this window. Oh no, it's stuck. Okay. Let's get this zombie and go around the front. Aha. A way in. What we should do is close that behind us. Open the door and see if we can get this zombie to come in. Because if we can, then maybe we'll get a key from it. And we did not. That's a shame. Okay. Have a quick scoot around here, see what we can find. Ooh, scissors. We will need those. Okay, this last room here should be the armory. And it's unlocked. Fantastic. What do we have? Ooh, some interesting weapons here. Okay, we might have to bring the car around here and pick up some of this stuff. In fact, do we... I don't think it's going to go in it, but let's equip that plastic bag in the secondary. Grab everything except the actual weapons. Shove it in that plastic bag. Will it all fit? It will. Okay. And we'll shove the 3 of those. See if anything... Oh, the Beretta will go in there. And the other 2 can go in there. Lovely. And we are now slightly overweight. Oh, hello, what's in here? Police clothing, no, we're good for those. Walkie-talkie and a crash helmet. That could be handy. We'll wear that. It's going to look a bit odd, but it does at least offer us some protection. Oh, and I tell you what, we'll grab that walkie-talkie while we're here, because we can always dismantle that later on. Okay, and we totally missed that show that was coming on the TV, but that's okay. Well, let's head back up to our house via this little shed thing up here. There's a zombie here, over by the window. Let's sneak up on him and give him a good slap. Sorted. Let's have a quick poke around and see if there's anything good in here. We'll grab his watch as well, because we can deconstruct that later on. Fertilizer? Fertilizer. And gravel, don't need that. Over here we got a hammer. I think we've got a hammer already, don't we? We do. Doesn't hurt to have an extra one. We'll add that to our belt. And the pipe wrench we are definitely going to take, because that can be useful. And what we are going to do is continue our journey back to the house. And a screwdriver. Handy. Aha, black digital watch. We are going to wear that one and put the dress watch in our little bag for deconstruction later. The reason we're wearing the black one is because it's fairly high on the list. We're going to rip these socks up as well into bandages. But yes, the black digital watch is quite high on the list, so it's easy to find to set an alarm on, which is always good. And we are also going to read this March Ridge map as well, just in case, because you never know when we're going to go down to March Ridge. Probably won't, but yeah. Anyway, back into the house. And along the way we are going to stop off at the car and deposit some of our goodies. The shotgun, the pipe wrench. So we are back at base. What else do we have on us that we need to mess with? Not too much. I hear zombies somewhere though, but I'm not sure where. Let's go out here quick and check, see what that noise was. Oh, sneaking went up, that's handy. Oh, nothing out here. Well, that was an interesting start to the day, wasn't it? And we are going to end the day by reading a couple of books here. We've got Metalworking Magazine, that'll be handy to learn. And we'll also spend a little bit more time reading our book on electronics as well. Once that's done, we'll shove it in the bookshelf. Not bookshelf, whatever this thing is over here. There we go. I am hearing a zombie. I don't like that. I really don't like that. Let's go out and check. The last thing we need is something bursting in on us while we're asleep. Oh, maybe it's that one down there making all the racket. Oh no, there's one here. Crikey. How rude. But effective nonetheless. And we shall grab her socks as well. Lovely. But yes, back inside to read our book and go to bed. I think we checked this, didn't we? Yeah, nothing in there. Useless. Useless cupboard. But yes. So, yeah, we are going to read our, finally, some more of our electrical book. And then we are going to go to bed. And we'll pick this up again next time. On day 2 of Felden Tries Not to Die in the Apocalypse. Cheerio, everyone.